Yeah, I thought things were gonna go bad, but I didn't think things were gonna go this bad, because this is as bad as it gets. This city is totally done. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are playing SimCity 2000. This is the last game that we'll be playing in our 1001 series in the 200s. Yes, our next episode will be episode 300, which means we've been at this for 3 years, I guess, going into our fourth. My God, where does the time go, guys? Of course, we were playing this on a Mac, which did take a bit of blood, sweat, and tears on my part, because Macs are not the most gaming-friendly computer. And being a PC guy myself, having to figure this Mac stuff out, it is... Macs are supposed to be user-friendly, but I just find them, incredibly difficult to use. Anyway, to receive updates and customer service, you must properly customize your copy of SimCity 2000 by typing in your full name in the space below. Where does this information get sent to, I wonder? Or does it get sent anywhere? We're going to go with Jay, and my company or organization is the Let's Play 1001 Games Quest Incorporated LLC. Oh, okay. Well, I was continuing to type. Should have paid attention there. But it's just the Let's Play 1000 Games organization. So there we go. It's optional, but I wanted to enter that. This copy of SimCity 2000 is the exclusive registered property of Gaming J and Let's Play 1001. That's totally awesome. All right. I wonder if that got emailed to anyone. I wonder if anyone is in a dark basement and the SimCity 2000 OS 7 project has been abandoned for a decade. Now all of a sudden a green light starts blinking. They're like, we got one, and it's Gaming J just registered, and they're like, who is it? And they're like, I don't know, I never heard of this guy. Let's check him out. Maybe we just got 2 new fans of the 2 scientists secluded in that room. Anyway, SimCity 2000 is of course one of the classic video games of all time, up there with the original SimCity, which we've already played actually. We even played SimCity on the Mac, so we're coming back to the Mac for round 2 with SimCity 2000. Let's go ahead and start a new city here, and we are definitely going to be playing this game on easy because there's no reason for me to show you that I'm badass at SimCity and play it on hard. We want a nice, easy, chillaxed, we can just sort of sit back and relax and play. We could start in the 1900s. I kind of want to see the future. So, you know what, let's start in the 50s, we'll build our way up to the year 2000, and then, I don't know how fast time goes in this, but it'd be totally awesome if we could see the year 2050. Apparently there's some kind of secret ending in this game, where if you get up to the year 2050, and you have enough spaceship buildings built around your city, which you can actually build, then eventually half your population pieces out into space, and sort of resets the game a bit. So I've never seen that in my entire life. I don't think we'll get to it. It's quite hard to achieve, I think. But if you're curious, definitely Google it. It's kind of an interesting sort of Easter egg they hid in the game. For a game that has no official ending, they kind of gave it an ending, which is kind of cool. Anyway, let's start in the 1950s. Crowd celebrates new city's founding. Fight over water rights, earthquake, oh my God, bright heart disease. Oh, the world is in a terrible, precarious place. Opinion poll, trouble getting around. Trouble's just out there getting around. The price is 5 cents. Oh, look, you can actually click on these articles? What? That's so cool. Interesting. That's really neat. That's a really cool attention to detail. Well, bravo, Will Wright. Bravo, SimCity. Okay, let's build a city on a hill. That's what I'm thinking. So this will be our hill. Now, how do we zoom in? Oh God, the months are ticking away as I figure out how to zoom. Okay, hold on. Pause. Here we go. Clicking on the zoom. All right, so we are going to build a glorious oasis paradise on a hill here. We're gonna have some beautiful beachfront property right down here. Now, let's see. So industry is in high demand. So let's figure out where we're gonna have our industry. I guess we will build it over here somewhere. Maybe right around here. All right, so let's start like all things. Oh, and let's actually turn the speed on. We'll turn it on to turtle, llama, cheetah, African swallow. We'll turn it on llama there. So SimCity 2000 obviously has tons more stuff in it than did the first SimCity. So this is residential, this is commercial, this is industrial. We need a power plant though. Where this power plant needs? No, that's water. Power plant, power lines. Where's the power plant though? Here we go. You can actually click and hold these things, and that will allow you to select things. So we can have hydroelectric, which is 20 milliwatts for 400. So 4,000 would get us 200 milliwatts. Maybe we should be a green place. Although we could just go for oil. Oil seems like the way to go. Let's go for good old coal. Good old natural, clean breathing coal. Good old industrial coal. And we'll put it, we'll hide it behind this hill so that nobody knows that we're a coal-powered city. And we'll go ahead and we'll build some roads here. Let's do it like this. How about that? Interesting. And then we will go like this. Whoa, wait, hold on. We don't want water, or we don't want whatchamacallit. Man, I can't even like gather my thoughts here. We don't want bridges just yet. Okay, and then over here we will this is eventually where we're going to build the city. So we're planning ahead, and we're keeping it far away from industry. Now that we have a power plant, we should build industry. So you can click on these. You can have dense or light industry. Let's go dense. I feel like that makes the most sense at the moment. So we're going to have some waterfront industry. And this whole area here will be zoned for heavy industrial use. And this as well. This will just be nothing but industry. There we go. I don't know exactly how this works. I haven't played this in so long. I played the original SimCity like quite a bit. So like I remembered how everything worked back in the original SimCity. But for this one, I honestly like don't remember. Okay, now we need some power lines. So we're going to go like this and connect things. We'll do like that and like that. There we go. Everything should be nice and powered up. Oh, and we'll connect that too. Zoop, zoop, zoop. All right. Oh, and our speed is paused, by the way. There we go. Let's unpause this and let the good times roll. Wait, why are these unpowered? I'm confused by that. Maybe once things get built, it'll be okay? Hold on. Did we do that? How about we do this? Connect those things up. Is that good? Still bad. Okay, hold on. Boom. There, now you're powered up. All right, so little industrial park here is going to slowly be expanding. So this game, by the way, was released 4 years after the original SimCity. And it's kind of hard to believe, actually. Like, it kind of blows my mind to think that this game came out only 4 years after the original SimCity. Because basically, if you think of the original SimCity and, like, think of, like, how advanced and stuff it was. Oh, here's our taxes. Everything looks good. Bang up job, chaps. If you think of the original SimCity and, like, whoops. Okay, 2 years just zoomed by in a second. Let's slow this down a bit. And you think of like how advanced it was, you know, like you couldn't, like in this mode, let's do some light residential near the harbor. That'll be nice for the people who live near the harbor. Keep it nice and light. Nothing too zany, nothing too crazy. You people keep it nice and light. Of course, they're across the street from like an industrial park, but like, you know, whatever. Compromise. If you want to live by the water, compromises have to be made. We'll go ahead and grant some power there too and see what happens. I'm not 100% sure how these zoned areas work, but we'll see. And we'll have some light commercial. So this part of the city is like the area for like the rich people. It's nice and light, keeping everything nice and underdeveloped. There you go. So we'll see how that goes. But this game came out only 4 years after the original, and like when you think about the original, like you had to place like 3x3 squares for like residential and commercial zones. It was like placing actual buildings. Here you just sort of zone like an area of space, like an area of the map, and everything kind of like takes care of itself. It's quite interesting actually. And look at this! Wow, look at this. Hold on, can we zoom in more? Can we zoom in? Oh, this is the max you can zoom in. All right. Well, here's our burgeoning little industrial city. There's no houses for miles around. These people must just sleep at the factories. But yeah, it's crazy to think how how games developed back in the day. It's sort of like, you know, I feel like these days when new games come out like that, like every time a new game comes out, it looks nicer than the one that came out before, but it doesn't look like mind-blowingly amazing. So, I kind of feel like, oops, I didn't mean to zone that industrial. Oh, well, whatever. We'll zone this, we'll keep with the light commercial and the light industrial for right now. And we'll change this around. So this is where sort of people live out of desperation because they gotta live near the factories. They gotta live somewhere. And what we're gonna do is build like a nicer area of town over here. So we'll go like this. No, nothing like that. Oh, that road looks, hold on, level terrain. Let's do this. Oh wait, can we just bulldoze? D-zone. No, hold on. Oh my god. This is a disaster! Okay, just demolish and clear. There we go. And now we will go into level terrain. Like this. That doesn't work? How about... Oh, lower terrain. How about that? Oh, boom. Oh, but it created water. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. We have some water. Let's raise this terrain so that we don't... It's not like... There we go. Ah, there we go. Okay, we've successfully terraformed the area, made room for the Jtopia highway system here. But yeah, games that come out today, it's like they seem more similar to one another than different. But like back in the day when like games were still developing, it's a very zigzaggy highway, by the way. You know, the difference between like 3 or 4 years could lead to like staggering advances in game technology. So it's kind of cool just to like, you know, again, 4 years later, they made SimCity 2000, and this is what it was. And compare this to the original SimCity. It's like miles beyond. It's quite crazy. Although, you know, want to know an interesting story about SimCity 2000 here? They didn't want to make it. They, basically the story goes that after making SimCity, you know, they wanted to move on to other projects, other sim projects. So they tried to create other things. They tried to create like Sim Earth and Sim Ant and all these other like sim projects, and none of them really took off. Like they didn't really work out. And eventually, after 4 years, they were like, all right, you know, SimCity is like the game everyone wants to play. I guess we got to make another SimCity. So they finally, they made this game only after relenting. It's almost like poor old Will Wright there got typecast. You know, like when actors get typecast into certain roles. Like if somebody gets typecast into like a comedic role and they want to play more serious stuff, but it's like you just can't, you know, because like you're typecast. It's kind of like that's what happened to Will Wright. I feel like though, you know, if you got to be typecast for something, being typecast into making SimCity games is not that bad, all things considered. I mean, I guess Will Wright is forever typecast as the creator of SimCity. But in the same way, like Sid Meier, for the rest of his life, he's just going to be like chained in a dungeon making Civilization games. Like that man, you know, he has no hope of ever getting out of that. He's just the Civilization guy, and he will always be the Civilization guy. All right, we built some dense housing over here. Let's build some commercial property by the water. I feel like that would be cool. So eventually we'll get to building stuff on the hill like I said we were going to. But right now we're going to have sort of a commercial area over here. We're going to zone all this. Why do we have to pay money to zone? I don't get that. That should be free. I feel like that should be, you know, the people who decide to build buildings here should be the ones who have to pay to zone it. There we go. Just throw a bunch of power. Okay, property taxes are bringing in $55 in the year 1955. Whoa, 1955! Where's Marty and Doc when you need them? Okay, we're gonna build some dense resident. Or actually, you know what? No, hold on. We'll build the dense residential on this side, and what we'll do is build light residential near the waterfront. See, I'm smart, guys. I wanna have a beautiful beachfront community here. So I'm thinking forward. It may only be 1955, but I'm thinking to the year 2000. What are we going to do in this city? Wow, things are really picking up. So you can build all sorts of fun stuff. So we could build a park, a zoo, a stadium, a marina. Oh, you know what? We should also probably have police. This place is probably riddled with crime right now. So let's build a police and fire station. And we will give these guys power. Connect them up to the grid. 'Cause that's a good thing. You want your cops and your fire station to actually have electricity so they can actually not just function in the dark there. Wow, look at all this. It's growing. It's growing. It's like watching mold grow, but it's like so much more satisfying. I am the god of these people. And these people, I look down on them and I try to help them as best I can. Not too much, though. I want them to suffer a little bit. We can also build... Let's build a... school? Sure. Actually, no, let's build a college. I feel like a college brings in more money. Our college... Yo, man. Beachfront college right there. Man, people are gonna like come from all over the state to go to our school. It's gonna be one of the most imagine going to a school on a beach. It's totally awesome. And we're gonna build a prison as well. I feel like last time we played SimCity, we had like Prison Island, and it worked out really well. I kind of totally want to do that again. We just gotta find an appropriate island. Maybe we can like bulldoze this into an island. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is Prison Island. And Prison Island also has a couple other things. It has a stadium where we make the prisoners fight. We did this last time too. And oh no, we're short on money. Okay, well we're gonna save up for the stadium, and we're also gonna save up and eventually put a power plant there. So I guess we need to build some raised wires, and there we go. So this beautiful beachfront community gets to look on to a prison. Oh, and there's like. Man, look, there's like destitute houses or something. Or no, are those factories? Okay, interesting. So these are the people who grow up right next to factories. Wow. So the reason that I wanted to play this game on a Mac, by the way, I should say, is that this game was originally in 1993 released on a Mac. And eventually it came to like Windows and PC. Also came to like DOS and Amiga and stuff like that. Wow, we can build a museum and stuff. Oh, water shortage reported. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Let's build a water tower. And let's build one here. And new city awakens. Ferrets turn blue. What is that about? The ferrets in a bittersweet gang has... What? Is that a street gang? Interesting. New ugly side. Pollute taxes. Interesting. Okay, so you could read about your city if you want. We're fine with it. Put the water tower right by the fire station. That makes some kind of sense to me, actually. Oops. Oh, we just built a water tower in the middle of nowhere. Didn't mean to do that, but I guess it's there now, so. And, okay, that's cool. I wanted to build a water tower right here. Maybe we'll save this area for, like, something cooler. Alright, so why does the water tower need power? I don't know, but let's give it power. Or actually, let's just connect it with some residential zones. There we go. And I guess it still needs power lines. Okay, fine. There you go. Have some power. Have some sweet electricity. Don't know what you need it for. Your water tower, but whatever. So this game came out on DOS. It came out on Amiga. It came out on everything. It came out on OS 2. OS 2. Have you guys heard of that operating system? If you haven't, I mean, you can go watch like a YouTube doc on it. It's an obscure operating system that IBM tried to create to wipe Microsoft Windows off the face of the earth. Obviously, it did not succeed. But like, I honestly have never heard of a video game for OS 2. I guess they existed, and this was one. This came out on OS freaking 2. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't know. So anyway, I thought it would be best, though, to play it on the original system that it came out on, which is Macintosh, obviously. I mean, we don't get to see many games on Macs, to be totally honest. So I kind of... Oh, is that a church? It's like a mega church and apartment buildings. Wow, our city is taking off. Let's just zone like a big area for residents. We'll just do it like right over here. Like none. Gas power arrives. Kingpin crushed. All new city, wish good riddance to Don Jenkins, the infamous mafioso. Wow. I guess he's going to Prison Island. But yeah, we don't get to see a lot of games on Mac. Like it's just a truth that there were less games made for Macs than there were on like a lot of other systems. You know, like there just simply aren't tons of games out there on Macs. And I honestly did not game on Macs. I didn't own a Mac back in the day. I didn't play video games on Macs. I had a few friends who were big fans of Marathon, but like I never was. And that's just kind of how it was, you know? We're totally bankrupting the city, by the way. We have $448 left to the city's name. So that is not a lot of money. But we're going to spend it giving these people electricity, and hopefully they move in and pay taxes and everything is good. Do we have enough money for a police station? We do not. We can't even afford cops. So hopefully these people will police themselves. We're on the honor system down here in this part of Jtopia here. But yeah, since I never really got a chance to play too many games on Macs, you know, part of this quest that I'm on, the 1,001 video games you must play before you die, it's a quest of discovery and a quest of learning about different games and trying things I never got to try before. So I am always excited to try a new system. I mean, I'm excited to try new games, but trying new systems is just like an opportunity to, you know, try something that I never got to try before. So I'm always excited to try the new systems, new games. Oh my god, we lost $39. How's that possible? Okay, time to underfund the cops. They'll get 80% of their budget. Health and welfare. Education. Okay, that's gonna go down. What do we pay? It's supposed to generate money, not lose money to have a university. Transit authority, alright. And we're gonna raise some taxes. I know it's unpopular with you people. People are like revolting in the streets. Okay, we're gonna have a 10% tax rate, which, wait, how's that losing us money? How's that losing money? I don't understand. So hold on, wait. Oh, okay, sorry, the color was confusing me. When it's red, you're making money. Interesting. Okay, so we can make $20 or we can make $100 and have people pissed off at us. I'd be happier with the $100, to be honest. All right, we're gonna let our city slowly grow. Let's go ahead and speed this up, and we'll just zoom through the years, and we'll try and like turn a profit here. Wow, look at the city expanding. Oh, and it's going through decline too. Look at this. It's like turning into like Hobo Town, then it's like rising, and wow, interesting. Cool. All right, well, this is the 50s, the booming 50s of Jtopia. Now we're in the 60s. Interesting. We have so far saved up $2,000. Oh god, there was a flood! Oh no! Oh, hold on. Slow us down to llama speed here. Oh no, the flood wiped out most of the city. Oh god, people are living in poverty. People have no electricity. Oh my god. Alright, well that wiped out a lot of the active communities. Hopefully nobody died. Or hopefully nobody wealthy died, because we need those property tax dollars, people. We can't afford to play favorites, but we can't afford to not play favorites, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bulldoze this stuff here. This oh, I think I just like literally bulldozed somebody's house. Okay, oh, we're you know what? Nobody deserves to live here. We intentionally bulldoze those houses. Okay. Bulldoze this and this. Interesting. All right, well, we recovered from our first disaster there. I'm going to turn disasters off for just a second. What are the disasters? Fire, flood, air crash, tornado, monster. We're totally going to, by the way, we're going to end on the apocalypse. There's going to be a monster, a hurricane, rioters, airplanes are going to crash from the sky. I don't want to know about a flood and a fire. Those don't sound super exciting. Man, my city looks terrible. Like, look at those buildings. Those do not look like nice buildings at all. I guess they're factories or something. Let's go down to like the nice area of the city. Things don't look so nice down here. Okay, I think what it is people need police. So we're totally gonna give them what they need, a police station. And we're totally going to also, residential is in high demand, but we have tons of that. So we're gonna build some some commercial space here. Hopefully people take advantage of that. And we'll build a road like this and like this. And no need for a bridge. And like this. And I don't know, like this. Yes. Oh, and we do need a water tower because people need to drink water every day, I've heard. So there we go. All right. Let's allow our city to have a chance to breathe for a bit. This area zoned out here has done nothing. Interesting. Maybe we could zone it for like commercial or something. Dense commercial. Knock yourselves out. You can have all this land. All the land you can occupy. And I guess, it's hard to like see around some of these buildings. This isometric viewpoint. So isometric games were like quite the, I don't want to say fad, but they were quite the thing. You know, like everyone was doing them back in like the 90s because they were considered like, ooh, like, you know, a straight on view. That's so 80s. Now we want to have like an isometric view so we can see things from different angles. So it was sort of like the hot thing to do. Like isometric viewpoints are fine. Oh, we don't even have enough money to zone all this. Let's just zone half of it and give it some electricity, I guess. There we go. Isometric viewpoints are fine. There's nothing like wrong with them, but I did some amateur programming when I was younger, making my own video games and stuff, and they are a bitch to program, let me tell you that. It's so much simpler to just have squares. When everything operates on squares, the world makes sense. As soon as you get into like isometric viewpoints, it's just like, ugh. Like it creates like a lot of difficulties. All right, so there we go. I don't know why no one's living down here. Maybe we need a road. Maybe they want like highway access. Oh, we don't even have enough money. or do we? Oh no, they. Okay, well whatever. People totally build houses there. I was gonna build a road for you people, but whatever. How's Prison Island doing? We have to build a nuclear power plant on Prison Island and a football stadium. That's the goal. So that's what we're saving up for. That's the big end game. It's only the 60s. We don't have our futuristic stadium where prisoners fight to the death yet. We can watch our city zoom through the 70s, through the 80s. And while they do that, we can just sort of watch the city evolve. I guess isometric viewpoints aren't that big a deal nowadays because everything's just in 3D. So when everything's in 3D, like isometric viewpoints aren't like that crazy of a thing. All right, 75. Let's, okay, hold on. Stop. Man, this game is funny because like if you put on too high a speed, then you have to like really quickly get to the menu after you click OK so that you can actually change the speed of things. I guess this needs electricity. And all right, so we have 6,000 bucks. We're gonna go turtle speed here. So the city has just been saving for like a decade, and now, man, my city's looking pretty cool. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Oh, let's finish zoning this stuff out here. We'll zone this, and let's just zone this all for industrial, so that there's so much industry here. You know, people can like do with it as they will. And we'll build a road here as well. And we'll zone this. This is like the heavily polluted area of the city. Boom. There we go. Okay. Now, meanwhile, residential is still in demand, which is crazy. Wait, why is this not developed? Let's actually build some residents. We said we're going to build some houses on the hill. So let's have some light residential here. This is like the richest, most exclusive neighborhood of the city, and it will be surrounded by light residents. Light residents surrounded by light residents, I think, is the secret to things. And we'll go like that, and we'll have like one highway that goes up the hill to try to reach these people. There we go. And we'll have some electricity that goes up to them too, like that. Looks good. And the electricity will like carry over to this little zone here. And we'll even come down here. Boom. All right, it's all electrified. All right, rich people, where are ya? come move in and look down on your citizens or whatever. So people can like, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? What did I do? Oh, weird. Oh, there's like a screensaver thing? Is this a Mac feature? Oh, crazy. All right. No idea. Didn't even know that was a thing. Again, didn't own a Mac. I always used a Mac in school. That was like the extent of it. Maybe we can connect this highway up here too. So the highway will like, I don't know, go up like this. Oh wait, that's electricity. Oh, whoops. Damn it. Okay, hold on. We just wasted a bunch of money. We're gonna demolish all of this. Don't mind me, rich people. Don't let me interrupt you being rich. Just gonna go ahead and build you an awesome road. If I can. Oh my god, this is so bad. Hold on. Is there a way to like rotate your view, I wonder? There we go. Let's get rid of this. Okay, road. Road start here and go there. Oh, there's another thing in the way! Okay. So we can't play SimCity, by the way, without talking about the disaster of a mess that was EA SimCity that came out a little while ago. Like, what a friggin' disaster that game was. Oh my god. So, for those of you who don't know, EA released a game... Oh, look, rich people! And they have pools! Yes, exactly the kind of clientele I was trying to bring to my glorious new city. Oh, can we name the city, by the way? Did we never name the city? Edit, new... No, I don't want to edit the city. Options. Windows. Ordinances. Oh, look, we can add a 1% sales tax and a 1% income tax, and we can legalize gambling. Yes, we can. Parking fines, pro-reading campaign. Oh, forget about that. Anti-drug campaign. Forget about that. CPR training. Forget about that. Neighborhood. Why are we paying for the neighborhood watch? Energy conservation, nuclear-free zone, homeless shelters, pollution controls. No. We're just a heavily taxed city that offers absolutely no. And we have a smoking ban. That offers absolutely no benefits. You live here at your own peril. That's our city and we'll have a carnival. The carnival brings people in. There's no smoking. It's great. And then they get here and like, boom, all this taxes and legalized gambling. So we just, through all of this, are bringing in like another $10 is, I guess, the idea. No, we must be bringing a lot more than that. Okay, whatever. What else do we have? Population. Interesting. Our workforce is 61%. Look, people don't live to be very old in my city. That's good. We don't want their drain on society. Neighbors. Oh, it's neighboring cities. Cool. I guess this was like one of the things in the EA SimCity. You had to interact with neighbors. Newspaper. Interesting. All right. Well, we can't rename the city. The city is called New City. And that's just how it is. But we can watch New City develop into a sprawling metropolis. Oh, what the heck? They need power. Let's give them power. Zzz. And zzz. And oh, maybe we need more power plants. Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, well, what kind of power plant are we gonna build here? Nuclear! We can afford it! Oh, but it's $15,000! Alright, fine. Okay, how about we just build... We could build a gas-powered plant? That's something. Kinda sucks. I was gonna say we could build like a gas-powered plant and like send the workers into like the gas mines. We'll just build a coal-powered plant, whatever. Alright, there you go. The prisoners get sent to prison, they work in the coal mines. And once we have a stadium, they can battle each other to the death. We'll totally build that prison island here. We should actually lower the terrain around Prison Island. We want to make this like a full-on island here. Oh, do I not have enough money to do that? Oops. I think I don't. I think it actually costs. We just wasted money lowering the terrain. All right, well, we'll slowly carve this off into an island when we can afford it. In the meantime, let's go to African Swallow Speed and watch our city evolve. It is now visually the 80s. Anyway, I guess you can't talk about... our city's flourishing. You can't talk about SimCity without talking about EA's disaster. So basically what made the EA version such a disaster is we're going to go to cheetah speed here, actually, is that the EA system was like an always online version of SimCity. First of all, the building area of SimCity was way smaller than in previous versions, so you had a lot less space to actually build your city. Second of all, it was always online, so you had no option but to play with other people online, whether you wanted to or not. Like, so when the game first launched, the servers that detected if you were like, you know, the servers that verified your version of SimCity didn't even work. They got like overloaded. So people who bought the game couldn't even play it when it first came out. Like, it was so ridiculous. So reviewers couldn't even review this thing. It had this like always online requirement. So even if you wanted to play single player, you had to still have an internet connection. And then you had like a small building space. And so if you needed extra power or whatever, you had to literally play network with people around you and like buy power off of their cities and stuff. Like, it made no sense. It's like SimCity is a single player game. Wow, we have $10,000. We're gonna do some major expansion soon. The 90s is gonna be an era of growth. All right, let's do this. So it made no sense. They took SimCity, which is a single player experience. I mean, okay, yes. There was a multiplayer network version of SimCity 2000 back in the day, but like that was optional. Like, Maxis back in the day didn't force you to play SimCity with other people. It was just like, if you want, you can. So they forced you into a multiplayer scenario. It's like trying to force like solitaire or like turn Lego into like a required online multiplayer experience. It's like people who play SimCity want to do what I'm doing right now. They just want to sit around and enjoy the game by themselves and like mess around. Playing SimCity is like playing with Play-Doh. It's very like freeform. You just let creativity take hold. You don't know what your city's gonna look like ahead of time a lot of times. You just build, and it's like a very relaxing experience. Why do I want to be interacting with other people online? Why do I want to have my game not even load unless it can like verify it with the servers? Like, it's just a nightmare. Oh, by the way, we totally have enough money for this stadium. So it was a total disaster, a total mess, and it was entirely 100% EA's fault. Like, it was just the worst thing they could have ever done to SimCity. They found a way to screw up SimCity. That's trying, man. All right, so we could have the football team. Oh, we could have football, baseball, soccer, cricket, or rugby. The Army Ants. I guess football is the closest thing to the death sport that I'm thinking of here, and we're gonna call it the football lifers. How about that? Because it's only the criminals that are in there for life. Or no, we'll call it the gladiators, because it's like a gladiator. Gladiator. Jeez. I hope I didn't misspell that. Well, it's one of those things where it looks misspelled, but like it totally, I'm sure, isn't. Okay, now we need. Let's do a suspension bridge. Let's get excited with it. Okay. So, suspension. Oh, what? Okay, we have a long, complicated route over to Prison Island then. I thought it was gonna go the other way. Let's just do none right now. Okay. If we went across like this, we'd have to bulldoze this giant building, and that's not gonna happen. So there you go. There's like one way on and one way off of Prison Island. Maybe we could build like one more way. Or maybe not. Okay, there's a road to nowhere. Oh wait, can we do like this? Yes, we can. Go for suspension. And then we'll go like this. None. Like this. All right. So here we go. So yeah, SimCity is one of those games that like there's absolutely no reason to have multiplayer features. There's just like literally no need. It's like it's totally fine as a single player experience. Of course you can create network versions, and if people want to play a network version of SimCity, you should totally let them. And SimCity 2000 here had a network version, so you could totally do that. But the thing is, they didn't force it onto you. They weren't like, everyone must play multiplayer. They were just like, hey, if you want to play multiplayer, here you go. Here's a network edition. It's a nice add-on. Nobody's forced into it. And that is the smarter way of doing things, but nobody tell EA about that. Like, how is it possible that EA, like, consistently messes up literally everything they touch? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, at a certain point, they have to get it right just by chance, don't you think? But I don't know, like, EA, what a terrible company. And how did it get so bad? They weren't this bad always, right? Like, they were just a normal company at one point, and people, like, they had fans and stuff like that. Like, I don't know what happened to them. This is, like, the terrible part of town, then here's, like, the nice part of town, and never the twain shall meet. The people down here don't even know the terrible part exists. Okay, what else can we build that's fun? So, hospital. Oh, we should totally have a hospital. I feel like that's the thing. We'll build one, like, right there. And, oh, we can build multiple hospitals. Cool, let's do that. We'll build one over here. There we go. It's probably costing me money to have hospitals, but whatever. My loyal citizens deserve it. What else can we build? A library. We still don't have a school, but to hell with it. It's just gonna, you know what? It's just gonna cost me money. Small park. Ooh, we can have a big park. Sure, a big park by the hospital. We'll build a big park over here too. The hospitals and big parks just go together, I guess, in my world. We could build a big park by the water. That would be awesome. This land isn't being used for anything. Okay, let's raise the terrain here. And, oh, did you people just suddenly decide to start building houses as soon as I raise the terrain? Are you kidding? Stop! What are you people doing? Big... Wait, where was it? Big park. There we go. People literally started building houses in the spot that I wanted to build my big park as soon as I, like, cleared the land. Oh, we should also, like, just fill that up with stuff. People want to live there. Oh, stop doing that! People want to live there, they certainly can. Alright. I guess my dream of making this an island has failed, because now I'd have to bulldoze these roads or whatever. Ah, whatever. This is supposed to be like the prison island, now it's a prison peninsula. It's like that joke from The Simpsons when Lisa's imagining getting sentenced to like a life at Monster Island. They're like, don't worry, it's just an island. And then there's a bunch of monsters chasing her. She's like, I thought it was an island. The guy running with her is like, it's actually a peninsula. Good old classic Simpsons. What else should we build here? I don't want to build any of that junk. Or that. I guess we could build a port. How about an airport? How much money does that require? Probably more than we've got. How about a seaport? A water shortage is reported. Okay, I don't 100% understand how this water stuff works, but when you build water towers, it seems to resolve things, so we're just going to go with water towers. I feel like that's all the water we need. I guess we should give the prisoners a water tower. We don't want them dying before they get into the stadium to entertain us. So, prison, power plant, stadium. That's how it's going to be here. And I guess let's build a seaport? I don't know how this works, but boom, there's your seaport. And I guess it needs power too, right? So we not only have prisoners fight to the death who are prisoners from our city, but we like once this seaport gets up and running, we're gonna start shipping them in from other towns. Forget about selling other towns electricity. We're going to be the local city that executes all the local prisoners from the region in interesting ways. Hey, everything is on the decline. Let's speed this up to cheetah speed and see what happens to our city in the next decade or so. So as I say, in the year 2051, so you can build like architectural buildings that are like space launchers or something. I don't know, like maybe we'll figure out how to do it. Don't count on it though. What the heck? The mayor's house? Oh my god. Hold on. The mayor is going to have a house here. And it is going to be up on the hill with all the rich people. It's going to be right here. Oh, there we go. The mayor lives up there. Water shortage still reported, eh? Okay, how about this? Another water tower. This water tower is exclusively for rich people. We're the only ones allowed to drink it. So we'll have that. And let's do one more just to get these people off our backs. Water tower. Man, there's so many water towers. It's just like a city of water towers. How do we need more? Look, there's 2 back to back. It's so much water. What are you people doing with all this water? You're supposed to be bathing in it and drinking it, I suppose. So there's kind of like no wrong thing to do with water. Oh, look, we have our seaport. And trust me, we're bringing in prisoners. We're bringing them in by the boatload. We could also build an airport area and like ship them in. Dr. Bryant perfects solar power in 1996. That is impressive. All right, City Hall. I'm gonna build City Hall out on Prison Island. This will be like the courthouse where the prisoners are like sentenced to do their doom. So there's a method to the madness here. They're brought in. We work them to near-death conditions in the coal mines, and we send them into the arena. And this is like the evil, like dystopian, like government building that like monitors all this and like keeps the citizens in line. You know, if we could build a TV station here, we totally would, and we would broadcast to the citizens what happens when they get out of line. Could build a zoo and put the prisoners in a zoo. Let's do that actually too. Oh, do I not have enough money? I do not have enough money. Okay, back to the time machine. Come on, Doc, we gotta get to the year 2015. But yeah, if you make it to the year 2051 and you have enough of these architectural buildings, I have heard that half your citizens start flying off. They just peace out to like a new city. Or not a new city, but a new planet even. They're like, I have to go now, my planet needs me. What just exploded? Did you guys hear that? Oh, I didn't see that newspaper headline. Okay, we're gonna build our zoo. And it's the year 2000. Time is running out. You're gonna die. What? Indiscriminate and Snyder Cervicalis. Smog. Okay, we have a lot of crime in the city. Okay, this should not be the case. What, is Prison Island not doing its thing? Is it not deterring people from committing crimes? All right, let's build some police stations around here. We got to bring law and order back to this place. This is the kind of city that needs Batman. It's got like literally Prison Island and no police stations. Okay, so I guess we'll turn some speed on. You can go at turtle speed. There we go. We'll build a police station over here near the park. This is like the park sandwich between a hospital and a police station. It's like you could never relax there. It's a very stressful park. Because you just have like doctors staring at you and cops. We're also going to have like a private police station up here for the rich people. There we go. All right. Has order been restored to the city? I guess we'll find out. But yeah, it's kind of cool that they built like an end game to SimCity. And like, you know what? That's like as good an end game as you could come up with. Because like, other than that, the only thing I can think of for SimCity is just like unleashing. Oh my God! Holy crap, maybe that's an end game. A power plant friggin' exploded. Holy crap. Oh my God. I didn't know that was possible. Okay, well, we don't even have enough money to do anything, so all we can do is like let half the city have no electricity. Oh my God. Okay, well, we can't afford it. We'll build a new power station there. We just need some money, people. Year end. I'm like losing money here. Okay, property taxes have got to go up. That's how it's going to be, people. 13%. Across the board. Oh, look, everyone's abandoning the city. Oh no, what happened? What terrible, we're never going to get to space at this rate. I was going to say the only, oh my God! Oh my God, okay, hold on. Oh my God. Wait, why is so much of the city have no power? This makes no sense. Installs Plymouth Arco. Okay, the other towns are doing way better than me. What the hell happened? What the hell happened? Is power still not flowing from the prison island? Oh no. Oh no. How do you recover from this? I guess I should have saved money. Well, I could have. I'm like losing tons and tons of money here. Okay. Everything across the board. Like, we gotta save money, people. We need money to build another power plant. This is crazy. Health and welfare, nothing. Like, we're not gonna fund the police or the fire department. We're only making $151. Oh no, this is horrible. Did something else just explode? What was that? What's happening? I thought I turned disasters off. Oh man, like it's just entire abandoned wings of the city. Oh my god, like what am I supposed to do? I can't afford more power. What do you people want? Oh, the bridge is collapsed. What? Oh man, my god, Prison Island's been isolated from the city. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Wait, there's got to be a way to recover from this. Well, it was my hope that this city would flourish until the 2050s, and at which point we would unleash a series of monsters and disasters on it. But lo and behold, our city is literally entirely abandoned. We ran this one into the ground hardcore. So I guess this is the end game for SimCity. We're not 100% done yet, so we're going to go ahead and load a scenario. We're going to abandon our new city here. And let's just see what our different options are here. We'll play around a little bit more, and then we'll start wrapping it up. So pollution, Dullsville, Hollywood, Flint. Oh, interesting. Flint, Manhattan here. Nuclear meltdown. Minimize the damage and clean up the town. Interesting. So all these have different disasters. New energy source. Whoops, it malfunctioned. Can you save the valley? Tokyo would be kind of cool. All right, let's do Chicago. I think. I feel like that's cool. Like just a big giant city. Wait, where are we? Yeah, there it is. Chicago. Big giant city that just needs our help. Wow, look at how big the city is. Extended description. Chicago. It's 1999. And everyone's panicking about the Y2K bug. Clean up the pollution and build an industrial population of 44,000. You have 10 years to win this scenario. All right, so let's check out this city here. Wow, interesting. So it is our goal, I guess, to clean up this city. Harris Park, very neat. I feel like all I'm gonna do here is unleash a series of monsters. Like, who are we kidding? Like, I guess what you're supposed to do. Well, like there's helicopters and stuff. Oops. I guess what you're supposed to do is we're gonna slow this down to turtle speed. Is obviously figure out a way to affect all the pollution and stuff. But like, this is the city I was trying to build, guys. It just didn't happen to work out that way. I wonder if you can get to the year 2050 in this one with these with these scenarios, and you can see your population piece off into space. I just really want to see everyone piece off into space. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and let's start with a monster. First, a monster appears. Oh my god, it's like the thing from The Incredibles. It's like the thing that that comes from The Incredibles. Okay, and then as a result of the monster, everybody starts rioting. Rioters in the street. Yeah, free the people. The supers are back. And then as a result of that, there is a air crash. Nothing else exciting can happen. Oh no, a plane just like spiraling out of the sky. It's apocalypse times! Kaboom! I wonder, is there more monsters? Did they not have Godzilla in this one? Or is it, it's just that monster? It's just the giant, what's it called in Venture Brothers? Like the wandering eye or whatever? He's just walking around, zapping people. We need the Watchman to save us! Where's Dr. Manhattan? Oh god, I wonder if this will somehow fulfill the requirements of the scenario. I gotta imagine that's a hard no. Oh man, SimCity 2000 here, by the way, had a bunch of like add-on games. Like there was SimCopter that would allow you to load SimCity. Oh, everything's exploding. Allow you to load SimCity cities into it, and you could fly around. They had like Sim Racing that did the same thing. I imagine what would happen if you loaded the city right now with the monster into SimCopter or whatever. Yeah, the monster's just done. Okay, so like I can't directly stop this fire, so I hope the citizens can figure this out, because I totally can't. But this will reduce pollution because we are burning down half of our industry. So I think this is, you know what? Sometimes in order for the forest to grow strong, there needs to be a cleansing fire to burn away the old. And then we'll build some new stuff in here. It'll be great, trust me. This is good for the city. Those people are so lucky. They did not get burned down. This is good for the city, I maintain, ultimately, though. But, yeah, I always thought it was really cool how there was like a spin-off game that used SimCity levels. So you could build your own city, and then you could load it up into like Sim Racer or SimCopter or whatever, and you could like race or fly around the city. Let's look at a nice part of the city for a moment, while all this rioting and firing and stuff is happening. Like on this side of the city, nothing bad's happening. It's quite peaceful. But yeah, there's a bit of an irony in the fact that there are games that load SimCity cities as levels, because SimCity was originally inspired by a level editor. And Will Wright was having so much fun using this level editor to make levels that he was like, there should be a game where it's kind of like an elaborate level editor and you just have to like make a map. And that's how SimCity was born. So the fact that it came full circle in SimCity 2000 where there were add-ons where you could actually build cities and then load them into other games is kind of cool. Kind of cool. SimCity 2000 here, of course, was ported to many, many systems. It was on like PSX, Sega Saturn. There were like 2 versions on Nintendo 64. Both only came out in Japan, but one was like SimCity 2000. One was SimCity 64, which was like the game in 3D. I don't think either were very good. I think there was actually a SimCity 2000 port on Super Nintendo too. But it came out at the end of the Super Nintendo's lifespan. And SimCity 1 on Super Nintendo is regarded as a terrific game. 2000 is not really regarded all that well. Oh, the stadium burned down. Okay, this fire is getting really out of control. Did we not have enough fire stations? I didn't mean to burn the whole city down. Like, okay. I was the mayor for, I want to say 24 hours. And I feel like Chicago is lost. Like, this fire, no one's putting this out. This is literally the entire city is going up. Again, except that one building of those very lucky folks. Okay. Well, you know, I thought that, I didn't think things were gonna go this bad. I thought the monster would come and wreck the city a little bit. But in SimCity 1, when we summoned Godzilla to, like, end our video, he didn't, like, totally demolish absolutely everything. Like, that's freaking insane. You know what? Okay, hold on. Let's load up one new scenario, because I'm not 100% ready to wrap up yet. Well, yeah, do we want to save that progress? Definitely not. Look, there's one where an alien actually is supposed to come down. The global games. There was one in the year 2007. Let's try that. I want to go into the future. Way of the future. Manhattan, 2007. All right, sure, go ahead. All right, so there's a nuclear power plant. Oh, no. There's, oh, wait, this looks super familiar. What? Are you kidding me? Not again. Okay, hold on. Wait. What am I supposed to do here? Guys, your city, this looks just like Chicago. Are all these custom cities just you watching a giant city burn to ashes? Because, oh my god. This, like, wait. Does it have my budget saved from, like, my last game where I totally defunded the fire department? No, the fire department's funded. Okay, this is what a funded fire department looks like. This. So I guess we just kind of gotta wait this out, and hopefully there's something to rebuild. So when a power plant goes nuclear, it really goes nuclear. Okay. What else is there to say about SimCity 2000 here? Yeah. You know, truth be told, at least this isn't the EA SimCity where you have to play with other people. You know what? Sometimes I like these old retro games more than the modern ones, because modern ones are like literally the Big Brother era of video games, where there's always like a developer watching, and you always have to verify your copy with the servers and stuff. And they do that to reduce piracy, but it's like, I don't always want somebody watching what I'm doing, / forcing me to play with other people, / you know, being in control. I just want to go, if I want to burn down New York City, just cause, I want to be able to do that in the privacy of my own self. Don't want anyone peeking in on that. Oh my god. Look at this. Okay, here's one part of it's still active. People are still driving to work and stuff. They're like, my house and the road to it have been wiped out, but I'm gonna... Is that a giant ant? Oh, it's like a movie theater. A drive-in. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. They're still... They're like, hey, you know what? Now's the perfect time for a movie about giant ants. A documentary about ants is the best thing to take your mind off the radioactive waste and the fire that is engulfing the entire city. Literally, the whole city's gone. This is Chicago all over again. Oh my god. All right, I'm on to this mayor is piecing out of here. Every city they put me in charge of, I seem to burn to the ground. Is there any city I can manage that isn't going to just totally fail? There was one about Silicon Valley. Let's try this. All right, here we go. Silicon Valley. They developed. Oh, it's burning down too. I knew it said they were developing a new kind of power. But are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. Maybe this fire won't be nearly as bad as the others. Okay, this one looks like it's going out. Okay, have we finally found a city that we can manage? Okay, I hope this fire puts itself out pretty soon. There's got to be something I should be doing. I like how that's just a huge amusement park. It's not a specific one. It's just, hey, here's a big amusement park. What's actually in a huge amusement park? I'm curious. It's a stadium and a bunch of parks. Interesting. I think in the later SimCities you could actually build like real amusement parks, which is kind of cool. These cities are nice and big, but they all just keep burning down. I don't want to get attached because they yeah, okay, this city's done for. All right. Every city we manage burned down. Can there be one that doesn't burn down? Okay, we'll try one more and then we'll wrap this up. You know what? I'm ready for Dullsville. Where's Dullsville? That's the one where like there's literally nothing going on. It's the year 1910. This city is very boring. Where's the zoom in? It's over here. Nothing much going on in Dullsville. Dullsville Heights and Dullsville Bluffs. Where's Makeout Point for the kids? All right. So Dullsville needs Prison Island, of course. Every city should have a Prison Island, and we'll put Prison Island. Put it right here. We're not gonna hide it on some obscure island. We're gonna have inmates fight to the death right in front of all the citizens, so they can clearly see what the punishment is for high treason. So we'll go ahead and build a road here, access to Prison Island. All right, I'm feeling good about this. The one city I'm managing that's not going to burn to the ground. We'll need a stadium for the prison, which, okay, hold on, we gotta do some terraforming here. Lower terrain. Oh my God! Okay, I accidentally wiped out all the power and the prison. All right, see ya, people. Good luck with all that. Off to a new city. Alright, well I should totally start wrapping this up now. Let's just watch. Another city is burning down! Every single city. Fire is the #1 destroyer of all these cities. Okay, this is the end game of SimCity. Just watching your city burn to the ground. Every city! It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's like I couldn't write this stuff, guys. This is crazy. But anyway, is there anything left to say about SimCity? I had some notes of things I wanted to talk about. Pretty sure I talked about everything that I had intended to say. Oh, you know, the one thing I was going to say is, like, with them not wanting to make a sequel to SimCity originally because they wanted to make, like, the Sim series work, they made all these other Sim games. They even made a game called Sim Health, which simulates Bill Clinton's healthcare reforms of the 90s in the US. That sounds like the most boring Sim game ever. I think they didn't crack what the real sequel to SimCity was until they created The Sims. The Sims is actually a great series in and of itself. Possibly more popular, nowadays at least, than SimCity. But it took them to create The Sims before they had like another game worthy of the SimCity title. I mean, like, Sim Earth is a good game and Sim Ant is kind of fun and stuff like that, but like SimCity was a beast. And it wasn't until The Sims that they found that second beast. But anyway, that's absolutely everything I can think to tell you guys about SimCity 2000 here. I had a lot of fun today, despite the fact that our city ended in a total disaster, and we couldn't raise enough finances. You know, I actually paused the game to look up cheat codes to see if I can get some money to build another power plant. But none of the cheat codes seemed to work on this Mac version, so I was very sad. So yeah, we are unable to save our own city, and it seems like every other city that we have taken control of has either burned to the ground, save for Dullsville, where we accidentally demolished the power plant, and then we just left them all for dead. So we have a terrible track record as a mayor, but hey, that's part of the fun of this whole crazy process, is just going and you know, they call it SimCity so that you can simulate what it's like to be an actual mayor, so that you can realize you should never have any real power in your life, because you will literally lead to the death of millions of people. I think that's what we've learned here today. If I ever become your mayor, flee for your life. Flee for your life. Anyway, guys, SimCity 2000 here is one of the games in the book 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. For those of you who are just joining us, I'm on a quest to play through the book 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die, and this has been one of those episodes. This is our 299th episode. I am so looking forward to the 300s. Regarding SimCity 2000, I do think SimCity as a genre belongs in the you must play before you die. If you've never played a SimCity, you definitely need to play it. If, you know, like, I really like the original one. SimCity 2000 here was great too. It's a nice, great follow-up. It's a little more complicated, but not overwhelmingly so, and it does have some more features and cool options, so whether you want to play SimCity 2000 or the original SimCity, or hell, even if you want to play one of the modern ones, as long as it's not that, you know, EA one that is just, oh god. On principle alone, I would say never buy anything from EA these days. So please don't play that one. Anything but that one, please, please. Yeah, so I personally sort of think SimCity as a series is a must-play. But hey, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think of SimCity, and especially what do you think of SimCity 2000? Do you think it's a game you must play before you die? Do you have any fun memories of playing this game? Do you have any hot tips or tricks? Or have you seen the infamous 2051 Exodus ending where half the city just jettisons itself into space? I might go look that up in just a sec so I can actually see it. I've never seen it before, didn't even know it was a thing. It was like an Easter egg of an ending in this game. Have you seen it? If you have, let us know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, whatever you think of the game, hopefully I have made today entertaining for you. If I have, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with all your friends and family, you know, the usual. And I'll be back soon with episode 300 and then 301, which will officially mark our entrance into year 4. It's crazy how time flies, guys. It's absolutely crazy. But to all my fans who've been with me for some period of time, whether it's a week or 2 years, thanks so much for sticking around, and I hope that we have a lot of fun in the weeks to come. So until next time, my friends, y'all take care of yourselves. And again, if I ever become your mayor, flee for your life. And otherwise, peace.